Good morning, YouTube. We just cruised in here into Venice Pass, and we're on a 38 outrage today. Left early this morning from St. Petersburg, and the goal is today to get to Island Rod in the Florida Keys. So pulling into Venice for a fuel stop, but I'm going to bring you guys back to this morning, getting off the dock there in St. Pete. We are about to push off the dock on this 38 outrage. Quad Mercury V10 Verado, 400 horsepower. Test shifting before we get off the dock. Spin the wheel in both directions. Alright, I think we're good. Just picked up some ice, loading up the fish box. Just put one bag in there for our sandwiches and snacks and drinks and stuff. But yeah, we're getting rolling. It's just after 6 a.m. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Alright, we are in the ICW on St. Pete Beach. We got to cruise about 3 miles south here, then out of Paso Grill, and heading towards Venice to get fuel this morning. That is the plan. You good?
2 seconds. That is,
just cruised out of Paso Grill. Now we're in the Gulf, headed south. Okay. Alright. Pulling up to the fuel dock here at the Crow's Nest. Gonna take on a few hundred gallons of fuel and keep rolling south towards the Florida Keys. On the dock at the Crow's Nest. Yep. Really cool one for you guys today. We're on a 38 Outrage from Boston Whaler with quad Mercury V10 Verados. Beautiful motors. Okay, we were able to top off with fuel. Now our first heading line is to Boca Grande Pass, and then we'll cut towards Sanibel, then Marco Island, and then the Everglades Channel there on the backside of the Keys. Got about 180 miles to go. Cruising at 36 miles per hour, burning 49 gallons an hour. Should make pretty decent time like this. We're cruising past Sanibel right now. Had to slow down for a minute. There's some barges of some kind working, and there's all these big buoys coming out from them. I don't know if y'all can see them, but that barge isn't really marked correctly. There should be a ball on one side and a diamond on another, and you always pass on the diamond side because that's the safe side. If it's the ball side, that's the side they're working on. But there's two barges out here and neither of them are labeled, which is weird, and it's confusing because you don't know what side we should be on right now. So we're just taking it slow.
Made it.
Right past them. There's something down there.
There was a bunch of bait fish over here.
Was there? There's a little mound or something. Yeah, I turned on the sonar to see if there was anything down there on the bottom or anything suspended. Not all the way on the bottom, but look, there's these big. I'm not sure what those are.
Oh, maybe the anchors to the.
Oh
balls.
yeah, they could be anchors.
Maybe.
Well, those almost look like mooring balls, huh? Big mooring balls for like ships.
Tug or something?
Yeah, for a tug. Yeah, we're not sure, but we're good now.
Yeah, but look at that shit. So it's a boat and it literally just races in up.
Right. Alright, but yeah, we're doing good, making good time. ETA, the Island Mirada, is about 2:30 right now, depending on the sea state in the Florida Bay. We should be getting into within the next like hour and a half. Beautiful day for a boat ride. Out here now, a couple miles south of Sanibel. Boats run great, but we're getting off the coast now. It's getting a little bit choppy. They're not big, maybe a foot tall, but they're just right on top of each other, so it's getting a bit bumpy. But yeah, we'll be there in Marco in about an hour, and then a couple hours from there to the Keys. Got a Mercury heading hold on right now on the joystick. Just a boat with an arrow button, it locks my heading. And then the wheel's locked, but if I pull hard enough, it'll unlock the autopilot. It'll throw a little alarm that I'm no longer in autopilot. And you have that safety feature, so if you like come up on a crab pot or something last second, you can dodge it with the wheel and not have to use the joystick. Because if I'm in heading hold, I'll press that button again. If I push it over, that's a 1 degree change. And then if I twist it, that's going to turn me 10 degrees. It's nice to have. It keeps you running pretty efficiently because you're staying on one line and you're not zigzagging back and forth like if you were using the wheel. Okay, I know I showed this before, but 36 miles per hour, burning 47 gallons an hour. And we'll go to the Mercury screen here. And you can see what I'm trimmed at. I just have the outside motors trimmed right now, up 19. And that seems to be the most efficient. And if I start trimming the middle motors, and bring them up a little bit, watch that efficiency. That 47 went down to 45, but I slowed down, so a little bit more efficient. Not really, it's only down to 46 right now, and then I slowed down more. So right now I'm going to trim them back down to 0 and leave them like that, because it might be a tiny bit more efficient, but I'm also losing speed like that too, and we're trying to make time, trying to get our rental car tonight or this evening, and then drive back to St. Pete today also, and hopefully be back home 10, 11 o'clock tonight. So that's the plan as of right now. Sounds like we do have a rental car waiting for us. Hopefully that is the case. It's always a pain. A lot of these rental car websites too, they'll let you reserve a car online, and then you'll call them and they'll be like, well, we don't know if we have that car. Not yet, because they're waiting for it to come in, which can always be a bit of a pain. So I always have to call to make sure they do have the car, which right now they're not 100% sure if we're going to have a car or not, which isn't the end of the world if we have to spend the night in the Keys, but I'd like to get home today. Okay, just made our little turn around Marco there. Came around Marco Island, and our next target right here just south of Cape Sable there. Getting here on the channel on the backside of the Keys. We're gonna run it all the way to Island Mirada up here. And it looks like till we get to that channel, just about an hour and a half. Just under an hour and a half right now, so doing pretty good. We're rolling. Weather's been great so far, boat's running great. Can't really ask for much more. Best job I ever had. Alright, it is 12:50. We're just under an hour out from Cape Sable there, where we get into the Everglades channel, the ICW, on the back side of the Keys. We're just running. Water's beautiful today. This is the part of the trip that you usually worry about. Going to the Keys on the west coast is the Florida Bay, which is where we are right now, and it's really nice, thankfully. It has a tendency to be pretty rough out here, so we caught it on a good time. Just got back into the Everglades channel back here. It's getting shallow. The water got a lot dirtier as soon as we got back in here. Got about 30 miles to go, just under an hour. Getting shallow back in here. Running back in the channel. Going somewhere over here to Island Mirada. There's also a bunch of crab traps like in the channel, which can be a bit of a pain, but it gives you something to do instead of just setting autopilot and letting it ride. You gotta dodge it. Definitely don't want to pick one up. It is 2:16 and we are just about to the customer's house. And we're officially in the Florida Keys. Really great trip today. Really great trip. It's been fun and weather's been nice, and it's an amazing boat to get to take down. So, cool stuff. Beautiful day, beautiful boat. Made it to Island Mirada. Water's a lot clearer back here in the Keys. You can see the bottom. Pulling up now. I've never been to this customer's house, but from like the satellite view, it looks pretty cool. Like he has his own little code booth himself. But yeah, no, super cool setup. Okay, we are pulling up to the customer's house right now. I'm not going to show you all the customer's house or anything like that, or the customer, but I'm going to end the video right now. I appreciate y'all for watching. I know I didn't get a lot of footage. It was just a quick little video of a cool run that we got the opportunity to do last second, so I thought I'd bring my camera with me. I hope y'all enjoyed.